Muy buenas a todos, soy Tranquiller y estamos en Vampyr. Acto 1, lléveme al hospital. Vamos allá. Continuar, que sí. Vamos a seguir esta historia. Vamos a ver a dónde nos lleva. Y a ver si me decido de una puñetera vez de cómo me voy a tomar el juego. Por aquí podemos hacer algo. A ver. Oh.
It's my turn.
Rotten oppressive. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please.
Yo sí.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Ha matado a alguien. Soy juez y verdugo. Me parece ser que...
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Eso tiene segunda. Cuanta más alta sea la calidad de la sangre, más tendrás. Tu nivel de cautivar debe ser igual o mayor a la resistencia del ciudadano.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Mira. Nos lo llevamos. ¡Vamos! Sigue el camino. Síguelo. A ver. Pulsa para sentenciar, o B para liberar. Obtener información sobre los ciudadanos y descubrir pistas incrementar la cantidad de experiencia obtenida. Pues, no me deja.
Back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you.
¿Quién vas a matar? ¿Qué dices? Desgraciado. A mí. ¡Ja! Vale. Vamos a hacer la misión.
To taste a life. To embrace its most intimate secrets.
Esto
Such
es
a
solo.
burden. Such a divine sin.
Madre mía, da bastante mal rollo, pero oye. No ha pasado nada. Un momento. Creo que ya hemos cambiado algo en el hospital, porque no podíamos pasar y ahora de repente hemos hecho aquí el animal. Y ya nos han dejado.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Perfecto.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Vale.
I would like to ask a few questions
A ver si podemos sacarle algo de información.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Voy bastante guapo, No me
Thank you,
parece
Nurse
no me
Crane.
hace nada especial. Voy bastante guapo. Hay un cartelito ahí. Una caja. Vamos a ver, ¿esto qué es? La vida se va a dar una estocada la epidemia. Los voluntarios pueden determinar la prioridad. Vale. Botella pequeña. Mejor una botella pequeña que ninguna botella. A ver, vamos para allá.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Sí. Oh. ¿Esta qué le pasa?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know,
Oh,
I'm a vampire.
vaya. Vaya, no estás loca.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Yeah. A ver.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Vaya.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find
¡Estás
you.
loca!
I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Investigación. Vaya.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby.
Yeah.
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
A ver.
Please, describe to me how you
Vamos a
feel.
ver.
What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Lol.
Please, has anyone seen my daughter?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your
Señora de la
nocturnal
oscuridad.
activities.
Bueno, vamos a dejarla tranquila. Por lo de las investigaciones me ha gustado bastante. Pero ahora le doy a esto y no me sale directamente. Ahora está aquí. Esto es un poco raro. Ajá. Vale. He pensado también en alimentarme solamente de gente enferma. Rollo para limpiar la ciudad. ¿Sabéis? A ver, me alimento de humanos, pero solamente de los enfermitos, porque creo que yo no puedo morir, ¿no? Por comerme muertos. O sea, gente que va a morir de una enfermedad súper chunga. A ver. Si hay que coger la sierra, la cogemos. No voy a ser yo el que no coja la sierra. No me gusta lo de las puertas cerradas, ¿eh? Quiero una habilidad para abrir todas las puertas.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Objetivo equivocado.
At least I
Averiguo
won't be
bien, espérate.
sleeping in a coffin.
No me rayes. No me rayes, loco.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Y es un privilegio poder aproximarse a un vampiro. A ver, velocidad sobrenatural. Una de las modalidades que poseen los vampiros es la de obligar a los mortales a obedecerlos. Yo denomino este grado mesmerismo, pero poco tiene que ver con la habilidad de los mortales para alterar el estado mental de un sujeto. Un vampiro puede doblegar a un mortal a su voluntad, incluso destruir su mente. Un vampiro al que entrevisté llegó a contarme que cuanto más se resiste el sujeto, más permanente resulta el daño. Como si el vampiro pudiese literalmente fracturar la psique de su víctima. Muy bien. Vale. Nos ha explicado los problemas que tenemos. Perfecto. Ahí tenemos la quemiche. Para reponer la munición. Bien, chelines. Siempre gustan. Me dice que venga aquí. Vale, ¿y qué hago? La analizamos. Tiene suficientes ingredientes para... A ver. ¿Y cómo sé lo que necesita cada uno? Machete. Hombre. Si me quiero mejorar esto, ¿qué pasa? Una guadaña, pieza de empuñadura, vale. Aumenta de infligido un 10%. Absorbe puntos de sangre al acertar al objetivo con un arma. Eso está bastante bien, ¿no? Vamos. Vale, para subirla otra vez necesitaría otra cosa. Vale.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
Mira qué guapo soy.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Nos vamos a dormir.
I have so much time now.
Y tenemos cositas para subir. A ver. Mordedura. Es complicado subirte pasivas o... A ver. La lanza. A ver, tenemos esta, que es de cerca. Me deja los puntitos temblando, tener la lanza, pero bueno. No, porque esto 500, nada. 600. No me deja. Ni de coña. Confirmemos. La siguiente va a ser a una de estas, alguna pasiva o a lo mejor lo del escudo ese de sangre que tiene buena pinta. Todas las noches las consecuencias de tus acciones mejorarán o verán el estado de salud del distrito. Vale. Ay, no jodas. Cuantas más vidas arrebates, sean las que sean, peor será el nivel de salud de un distrito. Si el estado de salud es un distrito de bajo nivel crítico, se sumirá en el caos. Tú decides su destino. Pero no es justo. Ese es el que me he comido. No es justo. No es justo.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
¿Qué le pasa a esto? No es
Yes,
nada
Nurse
justo eso.
Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A ver qué pasa.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
Muy mal.
You
muy
have
mal.
been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
A ver.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
Vaya mierda.
Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
No tiene mala pinta. Está bastante guapo,
Not now.
Vaya. No está mal, no está mal. No está nada mal gráficamente el juego, Petardea el combate, pero oye. Tampoco vamos a pedirle tanto. ¿Está por aquí? A ver. Supongo que será aquí. Por aquí hay algo que me pueda llevar a la boca. A la boca no, a la boca no, que te calientas. Pues vaya rollo. Si mato a mucha gente...
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Por qué no te mueves? Tápate. Venga, tío. ¿Ya estás? Vale. pita. En fin. ¿Ha entrado aquí? ¿Qué ha pasado? Que me entere yo. Pues no. Está todo bastante silencioso. ¿Esta puerta no se abre? Vamos a ver. Tornillo y grasa, perfecto. ¿Esto qué es? Bueno, vale. Bueno, vamos a seguir.
I cannot enter.
Ah, no era. Pero no me había dado. No me había dado la llave. No es esta puerta. A ver. Voy por aquí. Pues será esta. A ver qué tenemos por aquí. Hay dos capullos. ¡Tío! ¡Hola, hola, 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 hola! Venga, hombre. ¿Qué te... No, tío, joder, qué mal. Tía, la cámara es... La cámara, los movimientos... Tengo que ir así porque si no... Y aún así me han dado algunas... No, tío. Me revienta, ¿eh? Tiene mala pinta. Esto tiene mala pinta. Es el diario. La fotografía que hemos cogido. Que tenemos por aquí. El artículo. Vale. Hay cosas que brillan sin motivo. Como por ejemplo este árbol. ¿Lo veis que está brillando? Bueno, vamos a ir al lío. Muy bien. Buscando en la basura encuentras cosas. Perfecto, súper real. Ya me acostumbraré a pelear con ese manera tan rara que tiene de moverse. Ya me acostumbraré. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? Porque de estos no nos podemos alimentar, por ejemplo. No les podemos pegar un bocadete. A ver. Vamos por aquí. Bien. No hay ruidos raros ni nada. ¿Qué va? Hay bichitos. Oli. Bueno, para empezar ahí. Velas encendidas. En un sitio que debería estar... Sí, gente, que es una cosa que está bastante bien. Da mucha... Da mucha seguridad. No entiendo el... ¿Es por aquí? No lo sé. Dinerito. ¿Lo gastaremos en algún momento? No lo sé. Si subo arriba, ¿qué pasa? ¿Pero por qué has tardado media hora en hacer esa animación, tío? ¿Es por la estamina? Que te muerda. What?
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Aquí hay cosas.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
El sótano de la morgue tiene muy buena pinta. ¿Me dejas ver? Ah, mierda. ¿Puedo coger cositas, por favor? Vale. Demos una vuelta. A ver. Vaya. Arma de fuego. Aquí ya he entrado. No.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Muestra de sangre concentrada líquida. Vale. Eso es bueno para mí. Pero aquí no puedo hacer nada. Pues vamos a la morgue. Bien. ¿Qué puede ser el mal? O sea, no he sido yo el único que ha visto eso, ¿no? Hola, buenas.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
¡Ah, tío! Me hace parries. Me van a matar. ¡Vete! Hay más por ahí. Cúrate. Vale. A ver. ¿Este qué hace? ¿Qué pretendes? Parece que allí no hay nadie. Que esa puerta no se puede abrir. No sé. Parecía que estuviera como que, ¿sabes? Buscando una presa fácil. Pero aquí no hay presas fácil. Solamente estoy yo. Vaya, muerto. Hola, ¿qué tal? Buenas tardes. Samuel Connor, caucásico, varón, no sé qué. Muy bien, pescador. Natural. Una buena neumonía, bien.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Cuchillo de listón usado. Observar sangre directamente. Vale. No. Quiero cambiar. A ver.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Sobredosis.
The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Vale.
A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
Estoy rodeado de bichos, o sea, tal cual.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death.
Es una pequeña
And
cagada.
then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Vaya. Vaya. El doctorcito. Mi reflejo es un poco trambólico. Pero bueno. A ver, me gustaría
It's locked, all right.
abrir esto. Pero no va a poder ser. Sigo sin... No, ¿cómo cambio la...? Quiero cambiar el arma. Quiero cambiar de arma. Aquí. Era esto, ¿verdad? Vale, no me lo puedo ocupar porque la primera es tal. Muy bien, vale. Es de... Perfecto. Ah, pero no es para extraerle sangre a él, es para atacar directamente, es un arma, simplemente, no es... Creía que le podríamos extraer un poquillo de...
Tippett has made an egregious error.
No, vale.
It's time we talked.
Entonces... está claro. Entonces está bastante claro. No tengo sueros. Poder terminante tampoco. Vale, sigamos. podemos averiguar más cosas. Vamos a ver. Hello. Hola. John Doe, ¿qué cojones? What? No, no, muévete, muévete. ¡Venga! Injusto, injusto. Vamos. Que me lo cargo.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
La tentación es muy fuerte. No había nada para coger. Mira, ahí podemos hacer un saltito. ¿No hay nada más? Vale. Mira, podemos fabricarnos cosas. O a lo mejor no. ¿Qué nos piden? Mira, esto lo podemos hacer. Muy bien. Pues ni tan mal. A ver. Tengo costumbre a tocar el select. Lo tenemos en sueros. ¿Y dónde lo tenemos? Las pociones. Pero aquí no hay una puerta. No sé, te lo miraré después. Sigamos. A ver, yo tengo marcadas ahí. Hay como una cabeza. Que es la misión de la chica esta. El escondite, tal, no sé qué. Esto es... la epidemia. Tengo que ir a más sitios. Aunque parece que es el final, porque me pone 100 metros. No será... Aquí ya está. Hombre, ¿qué pasa, compi? ¿Cómo lo llevas? Vale, vale, que no te pegue el mierda este hombre. ¡Venga! Venga, a ver. Se baja por... Pues se baja. Hay que subir, que digo yo bajar, sí hay que subir. Espérate. Bueno, aquí parece que no van a dejar de salir bichos. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? What? Ay, es verdad, me puedo alimentar de las ratas. Vale, lo de las ratas, ¿cómo era? ¿Cómo era para ver el...? 70 metros, 65. Me pone objetivo equivocado, pero yo que sé, vamos a hacerlo. La cosa aquí está complicada.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
No te preocupes. Porque he robado un muerto. Porque soy yo. Porque soy yo el malo. Si esto no lo he hecho yo. Será ahí. A ver. Puede ser. Por ahí. Por ahí no se puede, pues por aquí. Por ahí no es. Ah. No sé, yo soy por aquí. Estoy dando aquí vueltas. Esto también está grave. Bueno, hay 40 metros, pero parece que vamos bastante en línea recta. Aquí hay más bichos. Joder, macho. Vaya mierda de sitio, ¿no? Así, como dato. A ver, vamos por aquí. Quiero. Porque no puedo. ¿Veo alguna manera de moverse por aquí? Pues no me deja hacer el salto. Nada, vamos a ver. Oye, que yo quiero ir hacia allá. No me deja. Pues no.
It's locked.
Soy un puto vampiro. No sé por qué me limitas tanto los movimientos. O sea, no me lo dejes tan abierto todo. Porque me rayo. Yo me creía que era por aquí, pero no lo es. Pues vámonos. Madre mía, los gritos de los ghoul. Esto es demasiada distancia, supongo, para hacer un salto. Vale, me parece muy bien, pero... Por ahí no puedo ir. Pues no sé por dónde tengo que ir entonces. Pensé que por ahí sería suficiente, pero no. Claramente no lo ha sido. Si me acerco a la gente, ¿pasa algo? No, no es verdad. ¿Qué es esto, tío? ¡Tunealo! Madre mía, loco. ¿Tunea? No, pues nada, no los tunes. Hala, hago más ratas. Arreglado. Pues yo quiero hacer lo de la loca. A ver. Que tiene pinta de ser un mierdazo, pero... Oh. Me ha desaparecido la misión. Vale. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Aquello, tío. Hola. Hello, guys.
There's one of them.
Bueno. ¿Esto qué es? Hace 3 días uno de nuestros nuevos reclutas escuchó un rumor sobre la presencia de un vampiro hembra en el hospital. Vale, es una... Vale, lo único que sabemos es un nombre de pila, Telma. Vuestra visión es investigar sobre cualquier actividad sospechosa relativa a la susodicha supasangre. Vale, pues nada. Como está loca, pues ha llamado la atención. Pero bueno. De aquí no va a pasar. Creo. Por ahora. Muy bien. Hala, vamos a la misión principal. Vamos a correr. Si mantengo presionado. Es una urgencia. Activa, desactiva para buscar ciudadanos. Desconocido. Sastorci. Jejeje. Hay un doctorcito que va a tener problemas con nosotros. Hola, ¿qué hace?
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls? When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
A ver, las enfermedades empeoran la calidad de la sangre de un ciudadano. Usa la medicina adecuada para curarlos. Vale. Una rata en el hospital. Len.
Good evening, sir.
A ver.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
A ver.
How painful
Vaya,
is your
vaya.
throat, Mr. Goswick?
Todo el mundo
So
tiene
painful
alguna
I'd
historia
rather not talk
oculta.
at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir.
Vale.
Doctor.
¿Tú qué?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Vale.
Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Joder, no me deja hacer ninguna pregunta personal.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Le cobró por la cama.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Muy fuerte, ¿eh?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Muy fuerte.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Muy fuerte, ¿eh? Lo de cobrar a los pacientes. Este es el capullo este. Vale, yo quiero hablar con la loca. ¿Se puede ir a hablar con la loca? Y ahora seguimos con esto. Vale.
To calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Mapa. Estamos en el hospital. Pero me gustaría... ¿Cómo era? Ahí. Así. Dorothy the Crane. Conocido. Ahí está la Loca. Lokis.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
Yeah.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you? Puny mortal. What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were.
O se está haciendo la loca porque es alguien que se está ocultando.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Vale, no veo ninguna cosa.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
A ver. Vamos a hablar con el Doc. ¿Esta quién es?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ok, bueno, ya tenemos algo de información de Milton.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Vamos al lío. Uy, aquí me pone... Este está...
Hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances,
Creo que está arriba, ¿no? Está un piso por arriba, puede ser. El hospital está hecho una mierda, ¿Tú quién eres?
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us.
El inigualable, el
I can't
espectacular.
think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Hipster.
Actually, yes.
Vampyr.
We met once before.
Doctor.
At the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
Vaya.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
A ver.
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Tell me more about cherished people.
Mucha mierda,
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Bueno. Ya está bien de rajar, ¿no?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Vamos a ver.
Please, Jonathan.
Madre
come
mía,
in.
súper poético.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
Bueno.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Es un meme.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation.
Sí.
Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
Dime, cuéntame cosas.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
¿Cómo? A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling.
A ver.
And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Vale. ¿Te puedo robar algo? No, vaya. Quiero hacer... Joder, con darle al estar. Quiero esto. Quiero hacer esto. ¿Qué es lo de la loca? ¿Me ha caído bien la loca? Tenemos la camita. Bueno saberlo. Desde aquí. Una loca en el armario. Entrar bajo tu propio riesgo. Ok. Joder, estado grave. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué te pasa? Joder, macho. Nivel 18. Dos toques. Dos toques. No lo podemos hacer aún, parece. Tiene pinta de que no podemos. Pues nada. ¿Cómo aquí? Vamos a hablar con esta mujer. Hospital completo, vuelvo a casa. Y ya está. contesta.
I'm so tired. This shit will never end.
Joder, que está fuera de la calle.
Reads me like a book.
Sí, está en la calle. Pues nada, vamos a hacer esto. Me voy a ir a descansar. Yo y el vampiro, los dos. A ver, cuéntame qué pasa.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Hola.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night.
Sí.
Before vanishing into thin air.
A ver, puede ser un poquito waifu esta.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Vaya.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Wait.
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Vale. Me gusta. Pues nada, vamos a cortar por aquí el directo de Vampyr. Otro de una horita y 10. Bueno, no está mal, no está mal. Así que nada, chavales, se subirá a YouTube y nada, ahí lo tenéis. Para vosotros, para siempre. Vale, hasta luego.